How we got scammed by AGS Financing LLC is the topic of this video. Hey guys, Mark Balash here. In this video, I will talk about how we got scammed by professional scammers, the company called AGS Financing LLC. What they do, how they scam people, and most importantly, how you can minimize the risk of this happening to you. Stay tuned. I decided to share my experience on how we got scammed by a company called AGS Financing LLC. All of our projects include long-term planning and careful preparation, which includes frequent discussions with our advisors, mentors, and attorneys. We were in a short-term rental space while it was lucrative, decently profitable, attractive, and not as oversaturated as it is today. Those of you that watch my channel know that we decided to exit this space completely about a year ago. After nearly 2 years of careful planning, preparation, and 18 months of negotiations with the sellers, we were ready to pull the trigger and execute this commercial real estate project we were working on. An investment worth $7.3 million. I was working on this particular project with one of my partners. We did research, consulted everything with our advisors, and continued to move forward with the project. These types of projects, or any type of investment in that matter, is nearly always contingent upon being properly funded. Our deal required about 20% down payment, which is about $1.5 million, and since neither my partner nor I were liquid, we decided to turn to private lending. We did our research with several companies and we were eliminating them one by one based on our criteria, until we were down to like 2 companies, I think, and AGS Financing was one of them. We managed to talk to some people who did business with AGS Financing in the past, which, going back and thinking about it, was, I think, one of the most critical pieces of information validating the legitimacy of this company. Little did we know, in spite of doing our own research about the company, they ended up being scammers after the fee was paid. Let me tell you, these scammers nowadays are so freaking good. It is sometimes really hard to determine who is or isn't legitimate. So our plan was to have an attorney present during the closing and also throughout the financing portion of it. However, our attorney did not get involved from the beginning, which was, as we know, a mistake. And that's what happened. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and especially like this particular video because it will help others. There are a lot of entrepreneurs like myself that are working really hard. Here is the original loan agreement that we received from the company. I'm not sure how well you will be able to see it, but yeah, I'll just share it on my screen. It will be easier. Yeah, that's better. So this is the document, and by looking at it, it has all the important information: loan amount, interest rate, the terms. So it looks very legitimate, really, but the difference is it's just a piece of paper with no value because they're scammers. As you can see, they're based in Sacramento, California. They made it look really good and really professional. Okay, so here's the term sheet, loan agreement document. So by looking at the document, it does look okay. There's really nothing that would indicate a red flag. It shows the loan amount, interest rate, loan term, monthly payments, and all the information that the term sheet should include, really. By scrolling down, we'll see the percentage, penalties. It's just by just looking at it, it didn't give me any indication that it could be anything fraudulent on this borrower signature declaration. So it has really everything that it needs to include. But again, so the whole situation about these scammers, they are pretending to be lenders, hard money lenders, and they will ask to pay sometime a fee, a commitment fee they call it. They may call it something else. It could be multiple fees. So the moment you pay the first fee, they will tell you, oh, there is another fee that needs to be paid, but they didn't tell you about it earlier. That's how you pretty much determine that that the company or institution you're dealing with are scammers. Everything should be transparent from day one. Everything should be documented in the documents, in the term sheet, the payments, the fees. So yeah, that's pretty much it. By doing a basic research about the company, like they have a Facebook page that is not very professional, and that I noticed they keep switching. They had another page, just like with a website. They have a website and they don't have a website. So Mark Faber is the person behind him. I'm not really sure if that's his real name. I think it's just the alias. We did find some people that did some business, and I spoke to them. There are not that many activity, not that many people on a Facebook page. Again, based on our research, I mean, we knew pretty much after the commitment fee has been paid and they asked for more money that it was a fraud. We were planning to get an attorney involved at certain point throughout this entire process, but the problem that we did, we were supposed to get this done much sooner, and he should have been involved right from the beginning. So just be aware of it. Be aware of companies like that, them especially. Please share this information with as many people as you possibly can, because more people will be aware of those scammers, the less people will end up being scammed. I hope that some of the agencies that we contacted will do something about it, but again, that's out of our hand at this point. So anyways, I hope it was helpful. What have we learned? When you work on a large deal such as this one, make sure you have your attorney present every single step of the way right from the beginning. Do not wait to get to a certain point throughout the process to engage an attorney, which was obviously a mistake we made. Do your own research. And lastly, never pay any fees up front. The main difference between traditional banking and hard money lenders is that the bank will never ask you for a payment up front. In some cases, private money lenders do that. And I'm not saying they're all crooks, but this is typically a red flag. You should never pay any fees or any money up front prior of getting a loan. So the problem with banks nowadays is that they do not lend money. And I think many institutions are sitting on the sidelines right now just to see what's going to happen with the economy. Because of that, they're extremely selective about who they are lending. But for the most part, banks are not lending at this time. This deal going south is very unfortunate because it was a good investment that made financial sense. The deal would generate decent double-digit returns for many years, steady passive income with monthly payouts. On the top of that, this particular investment was a recession bulletproof investment, which made it even more attractive. And so, it's another learning experience. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and especially like this particular video. The more likes I'll get, the less people will get scammed by AGS Financing. We have to put stop to these companies, to these scammers and people that are, very dishonest because, there are a lot of entrepreneurs like myself that, are building, businesses, and unfortunately from time to time people will get scammed. And no matter who you work with, no matter what type of business you do or who you're dealing with, people want to steal money from you, they will find a way to steal money from you. So the more aware we are, the more we're gonna help this society and everybody else and all the other entrepreneurs. In any case, I hope you like this video. Please, please, please don't forget to like it so we can make other people aware of these scammers. And thank you for watching. Until next time.